get a look at this incredible spread Anne-Marie Withenshaw has for us. So she's rounded up all the top Montreal foodie finds. Hey, Anne-Marie.
Hey, I am so excited and so hungry and thirsty right now.
I hear you. You're making us all hungry and thirsty. So what is the first gorgeous product you want to show us?
Okay, so she is someone I literally fell in love with on Instagram. Her name is Hannah Hajilu. She's a mom of 3, and she is basically behind North America's first grazing table business. So grazing tables are those gorgeous, long platters of charcuterie and cheese and flowers and fresh fruits and vegetables and crackers that are so mouth-watering and also, let's face it, so difficult to plate if we try to do it ourselves. I don't know if you have a passion for like wrapping salami or artfully placing berries. I try, but it never turns out as beautiful as what À la Table does. And À la Table is the name of Hannah's business. And this morning, she dropped off a mini version of her grazing table just for us, which features all kinds of local Quebec cheeses, some beautiful, ripe, fresh berries, nuts, honeycomb, which, I mean, how mouth-watering is this? With some fresh edible flowers, some cured meats, some big bites of cheeses, crackers, and just made it look super gorgeous. And so that's what À la Table does.
Oh, we eat with our eyes, and that looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, the next foodie find we have was actually created because of COVID. So what company is that?
So, Les Picnic Chicks. Is there a more Quebec name than Les Picnic Chicks? Tanya Tassone is a very well-known event planner in Montreal. I've worked with her a number of times, and when the pandemic hit, her and her business partner had to literally reinvent business because gatherings could not take place in large groups, couldn't take place indoors. And when your job is to put on a party, you still want to put on a party at all costs, but also while respecting social distance and health and hygiene measures. So they created Les Picnic Chicks, which is basically a service which will set up a luxury picnic for 2, for 4, or for any other number of people, as long as obviously you're in the same family bubble, you're social distance. And they follow any kind of classic picnic theme. So you can have a classic gingham picnic theme, a boho vibe, something a little bit more rustic, something a little bit more city chic. And they'll basically create a pop-up event in a park near you. How amazing is that?
That is incredible. Like, what innovation that we've seen during COVID. I think that's amazing. I would totally be into that. The next thing we're going to talk about is something that Quebec has a lot of, and it's gin. So which brands have you pulled for us?
Well, so right now I have one of my favorites. It's brand new. It's Distillerie Les Trois Lacs, which means the 3 lakes. And on their beautifully designed bottle, you'll see it's the 3 lakes around their distillery of Valleyfield. So Lake St. Francis, Lake Two Mountains, and Lake St. Louis, so right on the Ontario-Quebec border. And they created this grapefruit and rosemary gin, which is delicious in a G&T with just a little splash of tonic and a little stem of rosemary if you're cleaning up or putting your garden to bed. I also love, because Quebec is known for its gin, and one of the gins that started the trend is the Ungava gin. It's won over 20 awards over the course of its lifetime since its creation. And I also love Saint Laurent gin, which is distilled in small batches in Rimouski, which is basically on the St. Lawrence Seaway. And last but not least, Romeo Gin. If you're artsy and a gin connoisseur, they have locally curated art on each Romeo Gin bottle, and proceeds from the sales of Romeo Gin go towards local art all across Canada. So it's a gin with a great cause and gin with a great taste.
Ooh, that sounds beautiful. Okay, finally, we got to get some bubbly in there. Let's talk about the bubbly.
There is no better place than Saint-Joseph-du-Lac, which is up north, a little bit north of Montreal, at La Bullerie, which basically means the bubble place. It is Quebec's first bubbly winery. They make sparkling white, sparkling rosé, and any occasion is great to pop bubbly, but when you can go and pop it right on the vineyard, that is a next level. And if you don't want to drink and drive, La Bullerie also offers to rent out a 1,200 square foot apartment that can house 6 people. So that way you can celebrate safely in the vineyard and have a good sleep at the end of the day.
Ooh, good stuff. Otherwise, definitely have a designated driver. Thanks, Anne-Marie. That is such a great
Absolutely.
roundup. And it's great to have you on the show. We appreciate that.